Good day, everyone. It's Shai Schwartzman, and I would like to welcome you to today's Done For You online video publishing system training. Over the last number of weeks, we've been showing you how to use the new Done For You system, and I wanted to take the opportunity today to showcase for you our online video presentations with accompanying PowerPoint slides. What this will allow you to do is to create video presentations with accompanying PowerPoint slides. So for example, if you wanted to do a listing presentation or buyer presentation, you can record yourself or upload a video of yourself giving the presentation and then add PowerPoint slides and customize the look of the presentation, the area surrounding the video and PowerPoint slide. This is very similar to the online listing and buyer presentations that you're familiar with, that you have been a part of the current Done For You system. And this now gives you the opportunity, so as a subscriber to the Done For You system, you have access to the online video, online listing and buyer presentation, but now the system allows you to create your own presentation. So you can still use what we've provided you, but now you're able to create your own presentations, and you can go beyond just a listing or buyer presentation by creating presentations for specific homes. You can create presentations for specific listings. If you're working in a marketplace where you have a lot of out-of-town customers or people that come from out of town, you may want to create presentations for those folks. So when you can create presentations for Mr. and Mrs. Joe Smith in Baltimore, Maryland, if, for example, you're in Florida and you want to showcase your services for them, you can create presentations along those lines. So just some ideas for you of how you can use this program. So when would you use these online presentations? So like the online presentations, the listing and buyer that you're familiar with, you want to send this as a follow-up. So this isn't a lead generation tool. This is more of a follow-up tool that you would send to customers that you've been following up with video emails, for example. So if you've generated a lead through your marketing and you're following up with your video email drip campaign, then the next step at some point after perhaps a phone call, once you've gotten in touch with them, you want to send them, and before you get to your appointment, you want to send them your listing presentation or your buyer presentation, or you'll want to send them a presentation of your services. And what this does is, what I like to say is, it saves you a seat at the kitchen table. Now, what do I mean by that? If you're in competition with other agents, then you want to connect with them in a familiar way, which is one of the benefits of using video. But now what you could do is you could give them a short presentation about your services, your guarantees, what sets you apart, what makes you different in the marketplace. And this is a great way to use this presentation. And like I said, it saves you a seat at the kitchen table. So if you're in competition with other agents, you could say, Mr. and Mrs. Home Seller, before we meet on Thursday, I'm going to send you a short online video presentation of our seller benefits program. And what this program will do will be outlined for you. I'll get into more detail when we meet, but this answers many of the questions that many home sellers have before they meet with an agent. And if we can get some of these questions out of the way when we get together on Wednesday, we'll be able to focus our time more on how we're going to market your home above the other agents. So it's a benefit to them to watch this. And then you could also send this as a follow-up. So there's a good opportunity, or if, as I said earlier, you're dealing with out-of-town customers or customers that you haven't been able to reach with, this is a great way to showcase what you do in a very unique way. And the other opportunity is you can this also works on different pieces of equipment, for example, a computer, iPhone, tablet, etc. So it's all compatible with that. So as I said, once you've generated a lead and you've done a follow-up call or you've put them on a drip campaign, the next step before you meet with them is to send them the online seller benefits presentation, or if they're buyers, the equivalent with buyers. So as I said, and then as I mentioned before, you need to tell them the benefits of watching it. It's not just about sending them a link, but you want to let them know it's coming and the benefits of them watching it, having them buy into it. After a call to action, tell them what to do after watching it, a compelling reason to do business with you, a compelling reason to keep the appointment with you for Wednesday. The purpose. The purpose of this is to build trust and rapport over time, and to open and predispose your prospects to working with you. Usually prospects, and what our members tell us, is that usually prospects will remember one or two things about the presentation, the guarantee, your consumer programs, your tour of homes, whatever it happens to be. They'll remember your online marketing program, whatever it is that attracts them. They'll remember, and they'll say, "Oh, I have to meet with so and so because they do this program that I'm interested in." And then you want to personalize these with your own videos. Now, what I'm going to be able to show you today is how to create and upload your own videos. You can add your own introduction and calls to action to existing videos, adding PowerPoint slides, and updating banners. So you're going to basically show you how to create your own presentation. So this is a screenshot of the existing VIP Seller Benefits program. This is what comes with your current done-for-you system, and you still certainly have access to that. You want to use that. And but now you'll be able to update and create your own presentations as you need to. Now, just as a side note, at the upcoming Super Conference coming up in Anaheim, depending on your level, you may want us to produce either the video, the VIP Seller Benefits video that goes with this presentation, or we could record and set up for you the VIP buyer system. And I'll give you some more information at the end on who to contact to book that. We're shooting, all our productions are happening at the Anaheim Super Conference at the Marriott Hotel on June the 7th. And we still may have some space for you. It takes about an hour. you can choose to do either the VIP buyer system video or the seller video. We'll send you the video ahead of we'll send you the script ahead of time to choose which sort of to customize it. You can customize it. The script is already written out for you, but if there's any changes you need to make, you're certainly welcome to do that. So mark down that June 7th, and I'll give you the contact information at the end of this webinar, so you can book your time if to do that. So let's go to now the customizing of your presentation. So once you registered for your Done For You program, you would have registered a username. In this case, this is our Done For You training site, which is being populated with videos and training videos. You'll see here, you'll be able to go onto the site. I'll give you the web address at the end, which will go to it. But you'll be able to watch videos on web TV, on video email, the video library, video texting, etc. So that's doneforyou.tv/users/done-for-you training. But there is a URL, and it escapes my mind right this second. So you're going to go to your Done For You site. So it's all doneforyou.tv/users, and then / your username. You'll come up on your site, your front end, and then you'll click on user login. And then you type in your username, which is your username, whatever that is. In this case, it's Done For You training. And then you type in your password. Okay. And then you'll see the page change slightly. It'll say log out now. And it'll say, oops, got to go back and do that. Let me do that again. So you'll go to your training, you'll go to your site, and you should probably bookmark it. I guess I'm already logged in, it remembers. But anyway, as I said, you would log in, and then you'll see it says My Account. You click on that. And then that'll take you to your back end. Once you're at your back end, you're going to scroll down to Presentation. And here is the presentation module. This is where you're going to upload your videos, create your templates, upload your slides, etc. So like the other modules, if you've been on any of our other webinars, like video, email, for example, the first step is to upload or record. So sorry, that's podcasting. You're going to go to Presentation. Create or upload your video. So there's two things you can do. One is upload your video. So you want to click on that, and that'll give you your library of uploaded videos, and will give you the upload mechanism to upload your video. So to upload a video, you just click over here, select a file. That would go to your, you would pick from your computer what video you want to use. Click on Open, and then if it's a 4:3, meaning it's a square video, then you would click on 4:3, or if it's a newer video, it would be 69, which is widescreen. And then it's a two-step process, as you see here. First, select and upload your video. So then you select it, and then you would click on upload, and then you'll see it's starting to upload. There's a status bar, and the percentage goes up. I won't. Once you upload a video, let's see if we could find a video that's shorter, just a smaller video, so I can show you what it looks like in the end. Just a short video here. Here's one that's 8.2 megabytes. That's pretty small. So I believe that's a 4:3 video. And then I click on upload. I think once, because I canceled it, I have to refresh the page. So let me do that. There we go. There we go. I have to refresh the page. So I just clicked refresh. You don't have to log in again. Pick that same video. Oh, it is 69. And I click on upload. This should upload pretty quickly because it's a small file. I'll show you what it looks like. Now, while it's uploading, you can type in here a description of what it is. I'll call it test video upload for presentation module. And then once you submit it, it gets encoded, and then you can, it'll appear in your library, which is down here. And it'll show you the duration in seconds of the video, which is important for the slides that I'm going to show you how to upload shortly. So we're almost done. Now, it's very important that you don't navigate away from this page. You can open up another window, of course, and work on something else, but this window should remain active. Don't go back or don't hit submit until your video is totally uploaded. All right, so we're almost done here. Now, the other thing I want to show you, actually, while it's uploading, the other thing I want to show you is how to get your PowerPoint slides ready for upload. So that's the next thing I'm going to show you. All right, well, we're almost done, so we'll finish this up. Great. So once it reaches 100%, it'll say done. Then once it's done, you've typed in your description and you hit the word submit. Once you hit submit, you'll see that there is a upload wheel, and then it'll say selected file is uploaded successfully. And then if I scroll down here, you'll see that it's uploaded. Now, you can view it by clicking on View. It'll open up another window. Now, it won't be accessible right away, because what happens is it's being now converted to a file that will be cross-platform compatible. So it's now being converted. So you may have uploaded a QuickTime, you may have uploaded a Windows Media, you can upload various formats to the system. But once you upload it, it takes some time, it does a conversion so that it now becomes available on different computers, tablets, iPhones, etc. So it takes some time, it takes a few minutes to do that. So it's not readily accessible, but it would be in a few minutes. So let me just go to another one that I did a little while ago so you can see what it'll look like if I click on View. It'll start to play. So that's just a short video that I just prepared for you, so you can see that it works. So you could review the videos by clicking on View. You can delete the videos if you don't need them anymore. And then if you want to edit, you click on Edit, and what that does is you could edit the description that you have. So it was house video sample. I'll put house video sample May 31st. I can click on Update. And you'll see here that it updated the description. So that's what it's meant here by update. So that is how you upload a video to the presentation module. Now, let's say you wanted to do a recording. So you wanted to record something. So you could upload a video. So you could videotape yourself or have someone videotape you, or you can upload a video from, as I said, upload a video from your computer. You could also use the recording studio, where you could record a video in the system. So you click on Recording Studio. And it will then, via the web, it will connect to a player. Just say run, just asking you permission. And then it loads up the software. Should have loaded up the software. There we go. It'll just say don't block. It's just depending on your version of software, it'll, and then it looks for the web camera that you have either on your laptop or on your computer. And you'll be able to see me. Hello, everyone. And it'll adjust for the color. It'll adjust for what you need. And it'll basically find your audio. It'll find the webcam. You can make some changes here: low, normal, high, video device, integrated webcam. I only have the one webcam. If I had two, then two would appear here, and then I could choose whichever one I want. And then for audio device, here I have, this is the computer. And then there's also my USB headset that I could choose. Yeah, so that shows that, and you can see that, and you want to do some tests, and then you can see how that works. So you could choose that. Now to record your video, you click on the red button here, and then it starts to record, and you can make a short recording. We'll just make a short recording here as a test. And I'll just stop it for now. Now once you do your recording, there's a save button here. You want to click on that, and you'll see that it's uploading. Now the longer the file is, the more that the bigger the file, the longer the recording, the longer obviously it takes to upload. So you'll see that there's a status bar here, and it's uploading. And then once it's uploaded, I'll show you how to name it and save it. Once it's uploaded, then you click on reload, which refreshes the page, and here we go. It gives it just some sort of serial name, and it doesn't have a description but the size. If you want to view it, click on View Recorded Video. It'll open up a screen just like earlier, just like I showed you. There you go. I don't know if you can hear me, but that's the recording we just made. I'll just close it. And then I click on here where it says Rename Recorded Video. I click on that. So now I can call it May 31st Recorded Test. And then I can write a description. Recorded video for use in online presentation. Then I click on Update, and then file name has been changed. I can close that, and then what I do is just reload, meaning I refresh the page, and you can see how it's changed the name and changed the description, and now I can use it in I can use it in the presentation module. Now, if you wanted to delete any videos, you can click on the X, and that will delete any videos that you have in the recording studio. So that is how you record video for use in the recording studio. So now let's continue on. Now we've recorded a video, or we've uploaded a video, and now we want to create our presentation. So we go back to the presentation module, and we click on Create Edit Your Presentation Template. Click on that. Now I don't have anything right now. If I did, there would be a library of presentations here that I could update or use, but we're starting from scratch. So what I am doing now is I'm going to add New, and I'm going to name my presentation. I'm going to call it May 31st Presentation. Call it whatever you want. Maybe I'll call it, just to be more precise, 123 Main Street Listing Presentation. Then you have two themes you could choose from. One's called Contemporary, where the video is on our left-hand side and the slides will be on the right. Or Modern, where the video will be on the right and the slides on the left. So those are the two that you have to choose from. We'll be updating templates over time, but you'll find that once you pick one, you'll probably just stick to that one. You can change the color, you can change the logo, and you can play around with different look, as I'll show you. So let's choose, I'll choose Contemporary. So now that's the, I'm going to deal with that. Now, the presentation video, that's the main video that I'm going to choose. So I'll pick an uploaded video that I uploaded earlier, and then that will now populate. If you recall the list of videos that we had in our upload section, that same list will now be populated in the uploaded videos. So I'm going to pick a listing presentation video that I uploaded earlier, and I'm just going to have that as my only video right now. You can add a pre-roll video. So if you have a video of a listing presentation video that's canned, or that you've done one time, you don't want to keep changing it each time, you can use that as your main presentation video, but then you could add a pre-roll video or from that you've uploaded, or you can add a recorded video that you recorded in the recording studio. So just like I showed you, I just did a quick little video in the recording studio. What I did was I did a little intro. You can imagine that I did a little intro to my main video. So my main video can be the same, but then I can customize a short pre-roll video to that specific client. So let's say I'm doing a presentation for Mr. and Mrs. Smith at 123 Main Street. Then I can have my longer presentation video, the one that I did one time. I don't have to keep changing that or recording that, but then I could do like a little short intro for Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Looking forward to meeting you on Wednesday evening. Before I get to your house, I wanted to share with you my online listing presentation video, which will give you a look into what I do in how we sell your home faster and for top dollar, including our unique consumer programs. Hope you enjoy the video. So this way you frame the video, and at the end you can also do a post-roll video, which could be a different one, and basically a call to action. What do you want them to do next? And again, that could be a different one. So you're able to customize the intro video and the outro video if indeed you want to use one, or not. Maybe you just have the main video. So I'll just do a main video for now. And then what I can now do is pick the colors that I want for my presentation. So if you look at the model here, there's a background color that you could choose. So I'll just pick just a light blue one here. And then top banner background color, that's up here. I'll just pick the same. I mean, you could pick a different color, but what I'll do is I'll just pick the same one so that there's not too many colors. And to do that, you just highlight the number, right-click it so it says copy it, and then what you do is you erase that, and then just paste it into that, and then you'll see that there's the same color. Now, then you have a header left image that's over here. So maybe you want to put a logo there. So let's find a logo here that we can use. Let me just see, I have a logo I can use here. I'll pick my Done For You logo. Where's that? Oh, there's some PowerPoint slides. We'll use those as well. Maybe it's here. There we go. Here's some photos that I can use. Well, let's just use one of the photos that I have here. Put a for sale sign or sold sign, just for lack of a better, finding something better. And then, so I pick my image, that'll go right here. And then I can type in a message here. Maybe I'll type in my guarantee. Your home sold at a price acceptable to you, or I will buy it. So you can type in whatever message you want to put in your banner there. You can pick the font. and you could pick the size, and maybe I'll center it, and maybe I'll make it white. Right now it's black. I'll leave it as black. You could always pick a different color by overwriting it like that, and then clicking on this button here for color, and you can choose a color. Well, let's make it yellow for our purposes. So you see it turns yellow. Then I can pick another image for my right hand side there. Let's see if maybe I could find something else. Let me find a different oh, I can use my Done For You logo here. Click on that. And then you could put a link. So I did a little message for my guaranteed sale program. So what you can do is what do you want the link to say? So you could put guaranteed. Is that how you spell it? Guaranteed sale info. And that's what it would say on the actual button. And then you could put in a hyperlink. Again, you can pick the font. I just use the same font throughout so it doesn't look too different. And then let's find a website that with a guarantee. Let's go to our good friend Willie Miranda. And we'll go to his website, and we'll find his where his guaranteed sale program is. Here, he's got 60 days. It doesn't matter, just for our illustration purposes. And then what you do is you copy that, copy the URL, because you're going to paste it right here. But you don't need the HTTP. So we paste it in there, and that's going to be the link for the button that is going to be up here. So we've written our message, we've typed in what we want on the button, and now we've pasted the URL. So if someone clicks on it, that's where they're going to go. Now, footer background color. So the footer is here. We have a footer left and a footer right. I'm just going to stick to my blue, or maybe I'll actually make it a bit of a darker blue. So first I'll copy this number. So it'll be the same number. You could also type it in, but this is just quicker. And then maybe I'll just make it a little darker, just to differentiate it. And then what do I want on my left footer? So let's go to our let's go to Willie's site again, and maybe we'll want to put our 27 tips. Again, we want to show that we're the agent of choice in our marketplace. We want to build rapport and trust, so we want to give them some good information. So let's 27 quick and easy fix-ups to sell your home fast and for top dollar. So let me copy that, because that's what it's going to say there in our banner, our bottom banner. And then I click on paste. Oh, let me just type it in actually. So let's go back. So 27 quick and easy fix-ups to sell your home fast for top dollar. Whoops. Oh, lost my place there. Okay. 27 quick and easy fix-ups to sell your home fast and for top dollar. So I'll pick my font again. I'll just, as I said, I'll stick to the same font. Can make it a different size. Because I'm using a darker color, let me pick just for illustration purposes, let's pick yellow again, just so that it's consistent. And now I'm going to type in my right footer text. And then just to stay consistent with my message, and because there is another link to a URL, which I'm going to do my 27 quick and easy fix, I'll lead them there. So I'm just going to continue with my message. Great information to sell your home fast and for top dollar. So again, I'll pick the same font. I'll stay with the same size. And I'll make the text yellow. You can make it any color you like. Just for illustration purposes, I'll make it yellow. Now I'm going to put in my URL here. So what do I want the link, footer link text? So what do I want the button to have written on it? So I'm going to say click here for 27 tips. And again, I'll pick my font, pick my size. You don't need to make it too big. You could change the color, but black is usually pretty good for that. And then I'm going to find my, I'm going to copy the URL. So copy, because I'm going to paste it here. Oops, yep, there we go. And then again, I don't need the HTTP, so I'm just going to delete that. Okay, and that's it. That's our presentation. So we go create presentation. So it's process in progress. So it's going to upload the photos and create the presentation. And once it's created it, you'll go back to our list of presentations, and here's the name. And to view it, we can click on View, and that'll open it up. There we go. So this is the VIP Seller Benefits Program. All right, so just an example of a couple of videos that you could use. So I'll just pause that for now. Now, the next thing we want to do is to upload our slides. Okay, oh, let me show you one other thing. Let me just stop that. Let's say I want to make some changes. So I looked at it and I want to make some changes to a font or to a video or what have you. So I can go back and I can go through and make changes I want. So let's say I just want to change this font to white. So that's in the edit mode. So I'll change that to white. And then I'll change this to white, just as an example. All right. Oh, missed a word. So if it's white, obviously you can't see it because the background's white, but if you highlight it, you'll see what's there, or you can make it a color that you can see. Anyway, so I've made that change, and I can change my video. Let's say I want to use a different video. If I want to add a pre-roll video, I can do that, or post-roll video. And then click on View, and you'll see that the video has changed. I'll just pause it for a moment, and then you'll see the font has changed. I could do the same thing for my images if I want to change the images, if I want to change the color. I do the exact same thing to make those changes. Now to add slides over here, let's do that. So to do that, we go down here back to our presentation module and it says upload slide images. and then you'll see here's all your presentations will be here. So we only have the one presentation that we've created now. If you have a number of presentations, then they would be listed here, and then you would pick the one that you want to update. Okay? So then what you want to do let's just check out our video here for a sec. Well, let's just use Bill Watson in this video. So let's go change our template. Okay, and let's view it because I want to show you what you need to do. Now, what you need to do before you upload your slides is you want to view the video. And these numbers become really important because as you're watching the video, you have to know what slides go where and where you want the slides to change. So for example, I want my first slide to be at the beginning, of course, but let's say I want my second slide at, for example, 15 seconds. So I'm going to write down 15 seconds for slide. So I'm going to write down on a piece of paper slide 2, 15 seconds. And then I'm going to keep watching. Let's say the next one I want to say slide 3 is 30 seconds. And so on. I keep going and I watch the video and I make notes of where I know what slides I need to upload, and I want to have the slides upload or the slides change at those intervals. Okay, so that's important to do. So again, you want to watch the video, you know what slides you're going to use. You're going to watch the video and you're going to say, I want slide 2 to start at 30 seconds, slide 3 at 1:30. You just want to keep going that way. And then that way you'll know what the duration of each slide is supposed to be. So to do that, let's say we want to take our PowerPoint slides, and what we need to do now is we need to create JPEGs of our PowerPoint slides. So we need to convert them to JPEG. To do that, you open up your PowerPoint slides in PowerPoint, and you go Save As, and you pick Other Formats. And then when that opens up, you go to JPEG, and then you want to find somewhere to save them. I'll just save them on my desktop. And then I'll call it May 31st training slides. Okay? And I'm going to save them to a place I know. Click on Save. It'll ask me if I want to save every slide or just the current slide, so I'll click on every slide, and then it'll export every slide out as a JPEG because I need to have them in JPEG format to upload them to the site. So once I've done that, then I go back to my back end to my upload slides in the presentation module, upload slide images. I'm going to pick my presentation. So it tells me that my video is 545 seconds. Okay? because it's going to help me upload my slides. I'll show you why. If you click on, so I'm going to upload my first slide. I'm going to find my slides. Here it is, May 31st training slides. Slide 1. And I'm going to say that I want slide 1. Obviously, it's going to start at the beginning. I want my slide 2 to start, as I said, 15 seconds into the video. So my first slide will be on for 15 seconds. Okay? Now I said I wanted my second slide, my third slide in, to start at 30 seconds into the video. So that means that my next slide, which is slide number 2, would also be on for 15 seconds. So I wanted the first slide will always start at the beginning, so we don't need to tell that where to start. But what we would need to tell it is how long we want our first slide. So our first slide, we want it to be for 15 seconds because our slide 2 will start at 15 seconds. So that means slide 1 is on at 15 seconds. And then we want our slide 3 to start at 30 seconds, which means our second slide, sorry, our second slide will be on for 15 seconds as well. And let's say we want slide 4 to start at 1:30. So that means our third slide, okay, we've just browsed and we picked it. How long do we want that? So our third slide would be for 1 minute, because we want our slide because we're already at 30 seconds, and we want the next slide, slide 4, at 1:30. So that means that slide 3 will now be on for 1 minute. So we put 60 seconds, and so forth. And then when we're done with the first 4 slides, we click on Upload. I've just done 3 here, but if you did a 4th one, you can go Upload. Okay, so you see that the slides have been uploaded. We can view them. And then we can edit them or delete them if we wanted to. Now let's say I want to add a 4th and a 5th slide, so I just keep on going, and you'll see here total duration used is 90 seconds, and we have 455 seconds left. So I'll pick my slide 4 now, and let's say I want it to be on for 3 minutes, again, depending on, or 2 minutes. So it's 120 seconds. And you just keep doing that as you build each slide. And then each slide will change accordingly. And then if you wanted to change the duration, you could, after you've loaded it, you can change the duration. Here's the 4 that I've done, but you can change. So that is uploading the slides, and then once you've uploaded the slides to that particular event, if we refresh the page, you'll see that the slides will start right at the beginning. All right. So given more time, I would have uploaded more slides. I can watch it, make sure that it's, changing when I want it to, and then you'll see here that there's a link. So here's a link to our guaranteed sale, the way we programmed it earlier. Click here for 27 tips. It takes you to 27 tips. So you can create your presentations in that way and marry the slides to your video. And then your presentation here has its own URL, which you can then add to your emails or link to a website, so you could share it with your prospects and customers in a number of different ways. So as the video goes on, you'll see the slides change according to how we've set it. So you'll want to watch the video and just time out where you want your different slides to change, and then let me just stop that here. And then when you upload your slide images to that particular event, you'll see that the slides change, and then you can alter the slides, delete them, change the timing after they've been uploaded. So that's how you upload slides to a particular presentation that you've created, and putting the slides together with the video. Now, if you were on any of our other calls, I'm just going to go through managing your email text. So if you do want to send out your presentation from the system, what I would recommend is that if you're using Top Producer or Infusionsoft or another customer management system, that you just send it out from that. So you would take this link and you would copy it and you would send it out via a drip campaign or via your own personal email. There's better email deliverability of it, but that's what I would recommend. But if you did want to send it from the system, you can. What you do is you go manage email text. So you could create a series of emails. So let's call it May 31st email. You click on create, and now you can type in the email that you want to send. So there's some tags here you can use, so that if the receiver. So if these people are in your database, and I'll show you how to do that. So that's the receiver's first name. You could paste that, and so forth. You could type in Shy. Just wanted to share my presentation with you. And then you could then paste in the site path. The site path is where the system would put in the URL, and that's that URL that I showed you, because you're going to tell it what presentation you want to use. So it'll put that URL in, and then you could say thank you, and then you could put in your name. Your first name, you would copy that, and you could put in your last name, and the first name and last name is the name that you registered the site in, right? And then, or you could just fill it out yourself. If you're just sending a one-time email, you could just send it yourself, and then you would save that. So that's how you create your email form. You can add your emails. So I'll show you could either upload a CSV file, which will then populate the database here, or I could just add in my email. So you can see that it's, so when if you remember, I put in my first name, so it would populate the receiver name, would populate with that information. And then, so I've added the email, so sending your completed presentation. So if you want to actually send it through the system, so you've written your email in Manage Email Text, you've added the email addresses you want to send it to. I've just added in my one name, but you can add in multiple names. You can upload a CSV file, and the CSV file would have 3 columns: first name, last name, and email. And then you could add that. And now we want to send your completed presentation. So it's the presentation that you've created. So it would, if you created a number of presentation, it would populate this area here with all your presentations. We only created the one. Then you would pick your email text. That's the email text that we just wrote. So again, it would populate it with all the different ones if you had. Subject. So my listing presentation, you can do that. And then you could either send it to everyone that's in your database. So if you had all the, that's why you created that form that said receiver name, receiver last name, etc. That's why you copied and pasted that information, because that will then add in their first name or last name or whatever information that you wanted to use. So I'll just send it to myself here. If I want to send it to many people, I could just go through my list and then just pick the people I want to send it to, or just pick the individual I want to send it to. You could preview the email here, what it's going to be, who it's going to be sent to. I can go back. And then I hit submit. And then you'll see that it sends it out. Okay. So that is how you send out your completed presentation via the email in the email client within the system. But what I would recommend for now is that you just take the URL that you created of their presentation and then just use either the contact management system that you're using now. So you could set it up in a drip campaign or send it out directly from your own email address, because it'll have better deliverability if you did it that way. And that is our presentation for today. If you have any questions, I would ask that you email me to doneforyoutv@gmail.com. Our toll-free number is 1-877-314-1889, extension 22. If you do have any questions, you can raise your hand here, and I could take a few minutes to answer any questions if you have any. And otherwise, as you go through it and start setting up your presentations, you may have some questions for me. And again, you can reach me at doneforyoutv@gmail.com, or our toll-free number at 1-877-314-1889, extension 22. Now, as I said earlier in today's webinar, if you do have if you do want to record your listing or buyer presentation at the upcoming Super Conference in Anaheim, you can email Elliot, and he's taking bookings. It's elliot@lifestylemedia.ca. Same toll-free number, and he's at extension 25. Okay, and we do have a question here. How long can the video be? You can record up to 1 hour in the recording studio. Right now it's only set for 20 seconds, but we're updating it so that it would be 1 hour. But for now, if you record it just on your webcam software, you could just upload the video. I would recommend that you upload the video, and it could be up to 200 megabytes. So you could record, certainly, I wouldn't make it more than five or so minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. So if you record the video on a webcam or on another video camera, you can upload it as I showed you, and you can upload up to 200 megabytes. Okay, let's see if there's any other questions. The website that you should bookmark is www.doneforyoutraining.com, and that will take you to our training site. So www.doneforyoutraining.com will take you to our training site where you can find videos. We're starting to populate it next week. You'll start to find videos on all the different aspects of using the site, logging in, uploading videos, changing slides, etc. So kind of like what we've done today, but in more bite-sized pieces. Well, if there's no other questions, I want to thank you very much for the opportunity to speak to you today. It's been a pleasure. I look forward to meeting you. If you're coming to the Anaheim Super Conference, I look forward to meeting you and speak to you further about the system. I want to thank you very much. Look for a link for a replay of this. If you have, you can re-watch this. If you have any other questions, again, I do welcome your emails. You can, as I said, you can send me your questions at doneforyoutv@gmail.com or the toll-free number listed. I want to thank you very much for the opportunity to speak to you today. Good luck with the system. I wish you much success, and I do want to please email me what you've done. So if you've created videos or if you've created video emails or presentations so far, do send me the links. I do want to see what user-generated content you've created. Thanks very much, and have a great day.